Fairytale. All the gods fled into hiding once upon a time in the not so long ago. Only titans daring to walk the earth we ravage. Alighting from limousines, artificial lightning all around them blazed. Irreverent mortals flashing cameras shouting, turn this way, then that. Strike poses and sparks so that you titans will be adored. Worshippers discreetly afar off, dawdled in supermarket express lines. In this age of democratic despair, the ceaseless search for an assured place of everlasting public acclaim, the adored ones are lifted up, spurred by the clamor and long lenses in the street. But we are fundamentally creatures of the dark, all of us startled by sudden light, born to sleep and dream. Arousal centers in our brains, in fact, to awaken us from our natural state, normative somnolescence. All the busyness of the wakeful day only secondary to the night work done in rapid eye movements slumber, reweaving from waking experience a more complex and satisfying blanket of dreams. No wonder we were startled when, while adrift in our nocturnal reveries, this shy fairy tale princess suddenly shimmered into our view, resplendent in white, carted in a crystal carriage, borne through the streets to her wedding with we pretend not to notice his oversized ears, his wandering gaze, Prince. This beautiful young woman, named for a goddess of the hunt, bringing style to the royal frumpery, soon blessed the house of sour winds with fertility and laughter, an heir and a spare. But we who toil below want to believe the rich and powerful are handed with their grander privileges, sharper suffering too. So when she was womb plundered, stripped of her title, turned out, disgraced, we mistook her for one of us. By then long grown past shyness, this princess determined to become a titan of human compassion. Set out again, reached down to heal the hurting earth, the ill and the downhearted. Found her true identity in the land-mined rubble of her former regalities. Underlined her own worth untitled, helped the neediest 500. This vagabond ex-royalty palace band came to live mostly in our collective dreams, transubstantiated into a kind of ceremonial mask we all could wear for hugging children rituals, shaking hands with lepers week, official AIDS patient recognitions too. She embodying our own most reckless, unfulfilled impulse for prodigious, prodigal good. Although the gods claim that they shall never die, titans may, without their press agents and regular drivers, and when one such elevated earthly figure passes, her conveyance colliding with a 13th pillar, there are, of course, signs and commotions, and somehow we find it satisfying that while raising the Queen's colors on the day of mourning, the flag gets stuck at half-staff. As the casket passes to the sunlit stained glass abbey, even the sovereign bows stiffly, shivers afterward in that minute of silence as portentously a cloud slides over the sun. And what of this princess's miracles, you ask? How many commoners at Christie's were healed reaching up to touch the high hems of her designer dresses? How many royals found procession day self-forgiveness by wearing some old blue suit she'd once liked? And I too would wonder which of the 2 billion watching that Saturday still speak her name when alone, yet dwell in their own unconscious, asleep or driving too fast under the influence. And how many more millions, full awake in their ache, yet dream of the broken promise of happily ever after?